Women who say I'm old-fashioned, I don't make the first move, I always say then you're not old-fashioned. Because 100 years ago, a woman would walk past a guy, drop her handkerchief and keep walking. The guy would see it, he'd say, this is an extraordinary opportunity to be a man.
Yes.
He'd pick up the handkerchief,
rescue the girl,
walk it over to her and say, madam, you dropped this. And she'd say, did I? And they'd now have a conversation. Now, he thought it was his idea.
Yes, and she was
but
clumsy.
She chose him.
Wow.
So I say to women, listen, this isn't about reversing roles here and you suddenly doing the guy's job. It's about you doing what women have always done and dropping the handkerchief.
Here we have another person that feels like they're entitled to a man's attention. You know, if you look in the comment section of this video, it's full of women that think just like her. Here's the deal. We're not going to play your games anymore like that. We're done. You're thought chopped and done. We don't give a fuck. We will let you know wholeheartedly that if you are not intending on reciprocating, you are fucking fired. And you will not be participating with the rest of the humans. You can sit your ass in the corner and fucking cry about it. We don't care. Men are done playing that shit. And you know it. You know it. You feel it. You understand it, which is why you made this video in the first place. You know that men aren't giving you that attention and fucking hounding after you anymore because they are sick and tired of the bullshit games that y'all play, and then you'll flick it all on fucking TikTok and all this other dumb shit and act like you something special, and you ain't shit. You ain't shit. That's all it is to it. So men, do yourselves a favor. Thought chop this goddamn girl, get her ass out of here, and move on to somebody that wants to, you know, give you time and attention and treat you like, you know, you deserve to be treated. And this goes to all you blue pill men out there too. It's time for y'all to wake up and quit sucking up to these goddamn harlots. They are full of shit. They didn't learn better, and you should blame that shit on their family and their parenting and all that, and their parents and all that, because they didn't teach them how to have, you know, good moral behavior. We're done.
So I've just been tagged in a video because the person who tagged me wanted me to read the comments, which I did. It's just a lad playing with his niece. The lad is very good looking, don't get me wrong, but he's just playing with his niece. And the comments, oh my god, the comments. The women in those comments are so dehydrated, it's unreal. Those women are thirsty. So here's just a snippet of a few of my favourite comments. Things really aren't that serious between my husband and I. Is he looking for a baby of his own? My uterus is currently for hire. I'm not that engaged. My fiancé isn't down for open relationships. Does he want one of his own? And this is my personal favourite. How old is he? I will give that man a child. Now imagine if that was men commenting on the video, saying the relationship isn't that serious. Offering to give her a baby. Wondering how old she is to make sure it's legal. But it's okay, because women can say that shit and get away with it. Okay.
Pro tip: do not change the man you are to be the man she wants you to be. Be the man you want to be, and the right woman, in time, will show up. God gave women eyebrows, and she shaves them off and draws on new ones. God gave women tits, and she makes them bigger or smaller. or perkier. God gave women a body, and they go on diets or have plastic surgery. If God couldn't make women happy, what makes you think you can? Don't change, be yourself. Follow, like, comment, and share. Have a blessed evening.
Stitch this and tell me the worst thing a toxic boss has told you.
Just because you're going through something is not an excuse for you to mope around. Put a smile on your face or you can walk out that door.
Okay, so honestly, I wasn't into this guy. I didn't want to go on a date with him.
And you should have left it just at that. If you didn't want to go on a date with him at all, if you weren't interested in him, you should have left it just at that. But the fact that, yeah, he don't actually own a jet, but the fact that you said, yeah, I'll go out on a date with you because you're going to do something like that, for me, shows the kind of shitty person you are. And you're right, you do got some work you got to do. It's called accountability. Work on it. You know, work on it. Yeah, both of y'all were wrong in this one, but guess what? You could have walked away from the start, but you didn't. It's called greed, babe. It's called greed. And you need to be ashamed of that. Grow up. Do it for yourself. Thought chopped.